Tupac gotta keep going.
Just shout out my diamond, my rock, and my band, and my soldier, my Woadie, my Woadie. I'm putting in work to get straight to the top, and I think that she's starting to take notice. She know I'm trying to take over. You fuck with her and it's over. I go to war by my Woadie. I go to war by my Woadie. Just shout out my diamond, my rock, and my band, and my soldier, my Woadie, my Woadie. I'm putting in work to get straight to the top, and I think that she's starting to take notice. She know I'm trying to take over. You fuck with her and it's over. I go to war by my Woadie. I go to war by my Woadie. She said she feels
Dezzy Dinero up here, Hollywood radio industry's most wanted show. About to go live and drop a new single, Hustle for Mine, featuring Frank Mason. Produced by Henry, Small Ride Studios.
We need a mic check, Such.
Cheek.
Okay, we all live and direct. What's happening? It's your girl, Tampa Mystic, Hollywood radio industry's most wanted show. You know, we over here working, man. Like, I had an interview. Big shout out to Mama Shrimp, you know what I'm saying? And Dirty, I did an interview with them last week, and it was really dope because I'm always the one doing all the interviews. I've done probably 3,000, and that's not exaggerating. In my 8 years of doing this, I've probably done 3,000 radio interviews, which is a blessing, but I never am the one getting interviewed, so it was really dope to actually be the one getting interviewed and switch sides, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely shout out them for that opportunity, you know?
Dezzy Dinero.
Mr. Dezzy Dinero.
You dig?
You dig. Such, you dig.
Hey, you dig?
That's what's up, man. Where you from?
I'm from Greensboro, Georgia.
Okay, Greensboro, Georgia. All right. So how about you live in Atlanta now, or you still in Greensboro?
I actually live in Athens right now.
Oh, you stay in Athens, so you know.
So Greensboro, Georgia, like northeast.
Hour east of the city, yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, man. So you in Athens now?
Yeah.
You know Tony B?
Yeah.
That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? I know he from up in that area. That's what's up.
That's
So
what's up.
how long you been doing music?
Been doing music now professionally since like 2009.
Okay. All right. So I want to actually speak on that and elaborate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You said you've been doing music professionally.
Yeah, meaning like actually
So what is your definition of being professional with it? Because a lot of artists don't get this, and we have a lot to tune in. So I just want to hear your perspective.
So actually, like what I mean by professionally, I mean like actually going to the recording studio, investing money in myself, linking up with different producers and things like that, investing in like visuals and everything like that, making sure everything packaged right for, you know, I deliver it to the people and everything.
Word. And you got all your publishing together and all that good
Yes,
stuff?
ma'am.
Okay, that's what's up. So what made you decide that you had to like take it seriously? What was that turning point for you?
I mean, it was always a hobby of mine, and like me and my brother Dre Majesty, man, he actually dropping a mixtape tomorrow, Be Very Afraid, dropping on Halloween. So
Be Very Afraid?
Yeah, dropping on Halloween.
Okay, that's dope.
But yeah, that's my day one homie, and it was just always something we wanted to do. And as we like got older and everything, everybody rocking with us, the whole neighborhood, surrounding cities rocking with us. We just like kept investing in ourselves and keep building and building. It's been getting bigger ever since.
That's what's up, man. That's really dope. So for people who may not be familiar with Mr. Dezzy Dinero, how would you describe your music, your sound?
Real, authentic, narrative-based, true story, really how I'm feeling. Like I don't write none of my music, I just go to the studio and just spit how I'm feeling that day or what's going on. And if I like had a line or two in my head, it's just been sitting in my mind too long, I just go and let it out.
I love when artists create like that because I think it's more organic.
For sure.
I don't knock anybody for their style. Some people write and that's cool. But I think if you go in there and you just, like you said, you just go in there and you spit what you feel in that day, I think the song just comes out more organic that way.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what's up. That's dope. I'm gonna have Such holler at you for a minute. You know what I'm saying? This is DJ Such and Such, aka Such the God. club DJ, radio DJ, mixtape DJ, wedding DJ, funeral DJ. He DJs high schools, middle schools, elementary schools, bar mitzvahs, backyard barbecues, you know, divorce parties.
I got another check to pick up. I forgot. I got a high school check to pick up. I'm glad you said that.
Word. He does it all, you know what I'm saying? So he's a really well-respected DJ, not just here in the Atlanta market, but, you know, in various cities. He's traveled around the world DJing, etc. With that being said, you know, what piece of advice would you give an artist like Dezzy Dinero, who's, you know, close to Atlanta, but doesn't actually live here, that wants to break into this market like every other artist wants to?
For all the other artists that is trying to do the same thing you're trying to do in the city of Atlanta, why should we buy your album? I'm gonna say purchase your single.
Reiterate what I said earlier, it's real and authentic, and it's like the day and time of 2018, it seems like, especially among dudes, like, people don't want to be themselves, like people scared to be themselves. They want to blend in and do what the next man doing, but you really got to be different. Like,
You gotta stand out.
They think the key is to try to sound like the sound, but you got to stand out. You know, they already did it.
And when I tell you that really plays a part in a lot of an artist's life or entertainer's life. Everybody got to stop not being who they say they are. Right? Be who you are. It's really we gonna find out in the long run. And when we off the air, I can tell y'all something about not being who you are. It can get you killed.
I believe.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
You not being who you are, get you killed.
Of course it will, because people really take that shit seriously. That's big old facts, you know what I'm saying? So, I know you brought a couple records with you today, but before we get into this, I want to talk about some other music, you know. So you've been doing music for how long now? I know you said you started taking it seriously like 2009.
Like in 2009, but actually, I remember like I probably recorded my first song in like second grade. Like, on a cassette
How did it
tape.
go? How did it go?
I don't even remember. I remember
Fisher Price.
No, I wasn't even there. I forgot the brand of it. It was a little video tape player. I had a cassette. My mama had it, and I put it in there, a blank one to record. And I had like, it was the 50 Cent, and I had that playing. I was rapping over his words and everything, but I really liked the beat. And I was rapping over his words. I had it on cassette, press play and record on it, and just had it. Yeah.
So like, do you ever go back, even back in 2009, that's 9 years ago, you know what I'm saying?
For
Do
sure.
you go back and listen to that music and say, dang, you know, like I really have elevated or I've improved. You gotta go back and listen to that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So that's what's up, man. That's really dope. How many projects have you put out during that time? Like how many like albums or EPs have you put out during that time?
4 actually, with the most recent one being back in February. For what it's worth, it's actually Dre Majesty, the main artist on the project. That's my bro and everything. And I always help him throughout his projects.
Okay.
Like throughout high school, we had dropped 3 mixtapes. So
Dope. That's what's up, man. So you've been working.
yeah, for sure.
How you linked up with Mr. Frank Mason?
Actually, that was through my producer Henry, Smoke Ride Studio. Shout out to Henry. I was just in the studio one day, freestyling, vibing. Frank pulled up, just made, you know, real genuine connection, a real authentic, thorough dude, you know, real recognize, real.
Big facts. He's a good dude.
Yeah, for sure. That was last year. Me and Frank been rocking strong ever since.
I'm actually gonna I'm gonna bring him in on the line so we can check out this record and then we'll get back to chatting with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. Quickly, we're gonna do this again at the end, but while I'm getting him on the line, you know, for people that may tune in and tune out or whatever, let them know where they can keep up with you and follow you on your social media.
Oh yeah, definitely. Y'all can follow me on all my social media at Dezzy Dinero. That's D-E-Z-Z-Y. Dinero like the money you did.
Oh yeah. How did you come up with that name?
How I come up with that name? So
Yeah.
I've been Dezzy ever since I was a little boy, like probably like before 2 years old. Like my aunt, my best friend, my sister's best friend Crystal gave me that name. Like I was named Dezzy before I knew my first like real name. And Dinero, that just came like when I was a teenager, you know, hustling, getting money. The hustler from Harlem, Richard Porter.
Okay.
Yeah, and this character in the movie, how
Yeah.
I played Money Mix. So like Dezzy Dinero, that's where that comes from.
So that's what's up. All right, let's see if we can get Frank on the phone. Frank. Frank Tyson. What up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, you live and direct, you know what I'm saying? We got Dezzy Dinero sitting here. We about to check out this record. You know, let everybody know real quickly who you is. Mr. Frank Mason, where you checking in from?
Yeah, you already know, man. Frank Mason, I'm touching all the way to LA, man. Shout out Dezzy, man. Tampa, he was thinking how he be radio in the building.
Word, Mr. Shark by himself.
Yup, Mr. Touchdown, Mr. All that.
Word, big fact. So we gonna check out this record. So we just wanted to bring you in for a minute. So like he was giving us some insight on how you guys linked up at the studio. You know what I'm saying? It's been a really good vibe. It sounds like for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Then we can go over there, Smoke Ride Studio with Henry, play the track. Let's get on it, do our thing. We even shot a video to a review video.
Listen, let me say something on that real quick. That is important because, you know, I manage a couple artists, and I get a ton of artists coming at me and saying, hey, I want to do a song with Dave, or I want to do a song with Trula, but they don't plan on doing nothing with it. I said, we are not wasting these good lyrics for you to throw it on SoundCloud and not do shit with it. So that's really dope that you guys went as far as shooting the video. That type of stuff, if you can't put a little bit of a budget behind it, what the fuck is the point?
Damn, so right.
You know, talk about shooting the music video. We already discussed before the music video what type of campaigns we're going to do together.
Word.
What we going to do with it, because I feel the exact same way. I'm not going to waste nothing.
Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about yesterday, I was thinking about you. In fact, you know, when I knew that he was coming to the station, I'm like, man, you really are about your business. You know what I'm saying? You have everything together, and I definitely salute you, and I respect everything you got going on.
Appreciate it, man. Same with y'all, man. You know, we both grind, so we able to be able to work together. We gonna work.
Big facts, big facts. Well, dope. We're gonna check out this record. We appreciate you taking a couple minutes of our time. What you got going on out there? You said you in LA?
Yeah, I'm in LA right now. I'm actually rushing to finish burning these trees and put this gas in the car so I can hop on the plane.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Well, we won't keep you too long. We just wanted to bring your voice in on this. You know what I'm saying? Do you have anything you want to say about the record before I get back over to Dezzy?
Hey, man, the record's awesome, man. Produced by him, Smoke Ride Studio, man. Me and Dezzy Dinero video out on YouTube right now. Y'all go check it out. Streaming on all digital media platforms.
The whole banger, real narrative. It's called Hustle for Mine. You know, had to hustle for mine. Had to go through the struggle to shine. It's a real life ghetto story. Just me speaking my life and how I'm feeling. You dig?
That's what's up, man. One thing you cannot do is skip the struggle.
You can't skip the process. It's
No.
not time. You gotta go through it.
Absolutely.
You gotta go through it to learn for sure. What them kids gonna build you.
I think you appreciate it more. You know, we always say free is too expensive, and some people don't understand that.
I like it.
Free is too expensive. Think about if I do something free for somebody, they are not going to, like a lot of times, like a friend of a friend will be like, oh, I want to bring someone through for an interview, and they don't want to pay. They don't show up because they didn't invest in it. And now it's like, that's a spot I
Set
can.
aside your time. Like time is money for
Facts. You get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we tell people free is too expensive, and I respect the fact that you and Frank are really investing in something, you know, putting some work behind this song, because that's important.
Definitely, real businessman. Definitely.
Yeah, like what's the point in recording and just throwing it on SoundCloud and getting 30 streams? That's like a waste.
Yeah, for sure.
We ain't doing all that.
We talented for sure.
Business. It's all about business. It ain't the music game. It's the music business. Big difference. So we're gonna check out this record. Go ahead and introduce it for us.
Alright, cool. So y'all about to check out my new single, me and Frank Mason, Hustle for Mine.
You're listening to Highly Unique Radio.
She feel it in her spine. I hit from the face, she feel deep in her spine. Snatching her soul. I take it on the spiritual vibe. Got her like, oh, no more tears, never lies. Niggas not there with they capping outside. Promise we can't make it happen outside. I promise you. I had to go make it happen outside. I took a cross country fight to get right. Tired of this shit, I was running Mike. I can mess on every fight. Cut for this shit, I show up for my soul in the fight. I'm not the ordinary type. I live a luxury life. That's what I like. I had to hustle. I have struggled to shine. The time is satisfied. I gotta play on my line. I do this shit
fresh in the time that we speak. He snuck a wreck in the second we greet. I had to go hard to meet to a beast. Bought a new car, added that to the fleet. The fish boat tail with the stock on the feet.
Get all that good video.
Yeah, I got that too. Wait, did you say his name? Say his name or just like the app? Is that what you're talking about?
No, it doesn't show it on
Oh,
there.
I thought it was alright. You're making sure.
Both my lines aside. They come from mine, go supply. Running the set through the night. I had a hustle for mine. I had to struggle to shine. It's one to say to find. I gotta play on my line.
But that's a good idea though. I just talked to him about doing that.
Yeah.
Because I have another station that me and my business partner on the internet station, and it does like every song that plays.
They'll say the name.
Artist's name is.
And that's good content for the video.
Yeah.
My banner is this. I'm on the club like we do this. In the DJ booth. Pack it up too fast.
Oh, I spoke to the dude, the owner of Crazy Atlanta last night, so we can absolutely come in there and film. Bring the whole camera crew, everything. He said that's great. He was excited about it.
What? The next.
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
Word. Hustle for mine. That's what you gotta do, man. And guess what? Y'all, you gotta have multiple hustles.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. I see you wearing your hipster clothing today. Shout out Moulage.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the fan Moulage. You know what I'm saying? That's their clothing brand. But yeah, you gotta have multiple hustles. Such. I know you didn't hear the entire song, but what you heard, what you think about it?
Yeah, it's like a real dope radio track.
Word.
I want you to email it to me. I'm gonna listen to it again. I'll give you some more feedback.
I got it. So I'll email it over to
Say
you.
no more.
It has the homie Frank Mason on there. We know Frank Mason real well. You know what I'm saying? He represents the North Side. He was actually just here with us recently. Did a really dope interview. He turned the fuck up in here. You know what I'm saying? He was dancing all over the place. Word, that's what's up. So we got another record, but before we get into it, I want to talk to you a little bit more. And this portion of it, I got to get my video ready because I got.
Get ready.
Hey, big shout out to the homie Dezzy Dinero's on the check-in today.
Yeah.
It's your girl Tampa Mystic, DJ SuchNSuch.
You're listening.
And I have a question for you. What's your definition of grind?
What's my definition of grind? Hustle and persistence, man, and staying consistent. And just like drive, strong push, going to the top, going to get what you want, not letting nobody stop you, keeping God first at all times, trusting in yourself, trusting in God.
That first couple lines, there was some bars. Hustling consistent. No, there was some bars.
Let me hear you spit, Such. I'll beatbox for you. I'm just messing with y'all. That's what's up, though. I think that's really important, you know. Like, and I love asking people that. You know, me and my business partner, we have a magazine we publish every month called The Grind Report. If you grind it, we like to report it.
Oh, word.
Yeah, we just put our 40th issue out. You know, Frank Mason's been in it. He's about to be in it again. You know what I'm saying? We got
Shout out.
Word. So, but it's like. I love hearing everybody's definition because it's always different. You know, it's kind of the same, but everybody has their own little definition of what grind is. You know what I'm saying? So, in the new year in with a bigger bang.
About to.
You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do musically, your career, to do that?
I'm finna open up that bag a little more. I've been in it. It's a lot of good big things in that bag. I'm about to open it up a little bit, let y'all see something.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, have you been doing any performances, pulling up to any
I
showcases?
actually have a show tonight at the music room. Shout out to that man Zuko, More Dope Music.
Word.
That boy Frank Mason too. Pull up doors at 9. The music room on Edgewood. We're on the east side with it tonight.
Yo, that's what's up, man. That's one thing. Again, like, there's a couple things you can't skip. You can't skip a struggle.
Okay.
And you cannot skip getting out here and doing these events. You gotta get on the stages and perform.
Yeah, that work.
It's a big part of the come up and a big part of the process. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. So who are some of the producers you're working with right now?
I'm working with that boy Henry with the 3 out of Smoke Rise. I'm working with that boy Ace Taylor. What's your name? I'm working with Jay Padron, ATL, and my main producers.
Dope. That's what's up, man. That's what's good. Have you moved around to like other cities and done performances outside of Atlanta? I mean, I know you're from Athens,
Yeah.
or you're in Athens.
Like out of Georgia, just outside of Atlanta.
Tap into the Carolinas. There's a lot of opportunity out there. And if you need to be pointed to the right people, I can definitely do that. I was in North and South Carolina like 4 or 5 times in the last month just because Greensboro, South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. There's a lot going on in them cities for independent artists. It's only a couple hour drive, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, that's what's up. So talk to us about this other record you brought us.
Okay, yeah, the other record just came out a few days ago. I don't even remember what day, but like last week.
My Woadie?
Yeah, it's called My Woadie. You did gotta check that one out too. That one hard too.
So we got a new exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive. It's out now on iTunes, Spotify, all that. Wherever you stream your music at, put your boy on there. You did.
Word, that's what's up. So the other record you have with Frank Mason, you guys have the visual in place for that.
Yeah, the My Woadie
Hustle
video
for
coming soon.
Okay. And stuff now. He's dope with
hard,
it.
yeah. Hard.
Yende is really talented, but it's just and I went back through my Instagram, my industry's most wanted one, and was trying to find a video. He came to our showcase and he performed his trap song, but he was dressed like an Arab, and it was he had the thing, you know, whatever they call it, the turban on his head. That shit was funny as fuck. Happy Halloween. Word, that's what's up, man. So we're gonna get into this other record, and we're gonna come back and talk a little bit more. So go ahead and introduce My Woadie.
Okay, it's your boy Dezzy Dinero. You about to check out my newest single, My Woadie. You dig?
You're listening to How Do You
Let's shout my diamond, my rock, and my bed, and my soldier, my road, and my Woadie. I'm putting that work to get straight to the top, and I think that she's starting to take notice. She know I'm trying to take over.
I already like this one better than the first one.
I go to war with my Woadie.
Yeah, that shit right.
I go to war with my Woadie. Let's shout my diamond, my rock, and my bed, and my soldier, my road, and my Woadie. I'm putting that work to get straight to the top, and I think that she's starting to take notice. She know I'm trying to take over. You fuck with her, and it's over.
That's My Woadie right there.
I go to war with my Woadie. She said she feel sick when I hold her. She make it pop like a soda. She ride that dick like a roller. She ride that dick like a roller. Phone up Toyota. I'm catching plays on the phone up Toyota. Can't you
I like that, bro.
Yeah, that first song was dope, but I feel like this one better.
was there when my shawty was low. I had to hustle.
This was just you. Ain't nothing that she love her. But like, you made a whole new
Topics are key. Women's songs, they got more albums than
Yeah, like, they don't care. Like, when you with your lady, well, I can say she control the radio, but she want to hear that what she gonna see. When you want her to get into a move, good God. Exactly.
Real niggas been fucking dishes from stress, so I go learn about every season. Nigga, I mean it. There's a shot in my diamond, my rock, and my bed, and my soldier, my Woadie, my Woadie. I'm putting that word to get straight to the top, and I think that she started to take notice. She know I'm trying to take over. You fuck with her and it's over. I go to war with my Woadie. I go to war with my Woadie. Let's shot in my diamond, my rock, and my bed, and my soldier, my Woadie, my Woadie. I'm putting that word to get straight to the top, and I think that she started to take notice. She know I'm trying to take over. You fuck with her and it's over. I go to war with my Woadie. I go to war with my Woadie. Look right at the sense when we cuddle. Every time we get together, I cuddle. All day and night, call me Dezzy Kid Cudi. I make it spit like an AK from Russia. We face to face, that's a private discussion. We face to face, that's a private discussion. She love the way that I touch her. I make it sound like a Usher. Love when I sing to her. Love the way I do my thing to her. Love when I put that pain to her. Let's shine around me like a rain roller. Flip a swift position, game over. I know the reason that you came over. Straight to the head, no hangover. We taking flight with no layover. Let's shine my diamond, my rock, and my bed, and my soldier, my Woadie, my Woadie. I'm putting that work to get straight to the top, and I think that she's starting to take notice. She know I'm trying to take over. You fuck with her, it's over. I go to war with my Woadie.
I got a war about my Woadie.
Let's shut my diamond, my rock, and my bed, and my soldier, my Woadie, my Woadie. I'm putting that work to get straight to the top, and I think that she's starting to take notice. She know I'm trying to take over. You fuck with her and it's over. I go to war with my Woadie. I go to war with my Woadie. I go to war with my Woadie.
Yeah, I go water by my Woadie too. That's a dope record. I like it. It's about loyalty.
Yeah, definitely loyalty, love and loyalty. That's the motto.
Word.
For sure.
That's what I hear when I hear that song. I hear loyalty, and that's what it's all about. Whether it's friendships, business, relationships, whatever. We get to a point in our life like you gotta. That's everything.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people be fucking off when they're younger, but that's expected. You're young. But I think once you get to a certain point in your life, it's all about loyalty. You gotta keep that.
Definitely.
Once you lose that, it's done.
It's over. Once you betray that trust, it's over. With.
Big facts. You'll never get it back. Right.
Yeah, ain't no coming back. You gotta stay
Word.
with.
That's what's up, man. We appreciate you taking time with us today. Let everybody know once again where they can follow you and keep up with you.
Everybody, you can follow me on all my social media. It's Dezzy Dinero. That's D-E-Z-Z-Y. Dinero like the money. D-I-N-E-R-O. You did. Before I get up out of here, I got a little gift for y'all.
You brought gifts?
Yeah, it's little songs.
Okay. Listen, the best way to get to our heart is a gift. It don't matter. It could be a pencil.
Keep our spirits high, little spirits in here. The good.
It could be a number 2 pencil. Just the thought counts. You feel me? That's what's up. That's really. Oh, look at that. Oh, you fancy, huh? Wow. That I have never tried that.
Oh, you gotta try. That's the new one. That's the VS. Yeah.
That's really dope. Thank you so much. Word. Who you want to shout out to?
Shout out to everybody, my whole team, the Dinero Gang Entertainment, man, my brother Mig, everybody, Dre Majesty. Make sure you get that. Be Very Afraid tomorrow. Man, my cousin, brother, KGGMB. Henry, all my producers, man. My mama, definitely, Miss Paula, I love you. My sister listening right now. Everybody, I go on and on, but you know, the team you did.
Word. Everybody that rocking with you, supporting you, that's down for you, that's been loyal and continue to stay loyal. Big shout out to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Such, what do we gotta go do?
Document that thing. You already know.
We gotta take pictures. If you don't document, it didn't happen. So y'all stay tuned. We got more artists coming through today. So Tampa Mystic, Such the God, what up?
Hey, it's a go. You're listening to that.
We gotta go outside and do the pictures. They come out better out there.
Who you gonna be there? You said be buried, right?
That's the name of the project.
I know. You say it so smooth, like you was telling somebody to get played.
Real trap teacher. Wanna learn something, please pay attention. I've been doing this shit for a long time. If I forgot to mention,
That's what I don't like. As a dude, don't tag me in a picture running the
Who did that? Big Dick?
No, this guy always tag everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. Take it. I'm gonna run to the
I'd be
restroom.
really in the
I'll be out
kitchen.
there.